All right, so just starting off here with Lego Dimensions, the Simpsons level. You can see on the secondary camera down in the lower left corner, we do have the Lego Simpsons character, Homer. There's Homer's car and his television there, ready for the gamepad. But right now, the gamepad is not lit up, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, I'm going to try it and see if it actually works. I'm going to pump that up, and we'll try Batman. And no, it is not working. So that means I've got to go back, way back to RPCS3 and look at the system messages. Okay, it's emulating the device, which means it hasn't found it, which means, oh, here we go. That is the sound of success. And go back to, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Just double click it, get it up and running. Yes, I do want to do that. And with custom configuration. And see if my camera's still working. It is. It won't take long to start up the game again. Although when you're emulating, it's a little bit different from playing on the actual console. And I've never actually played on a PS3 before. I have seen and played a little bit on PS4, but I'm not really a console gaming kind of person. I'm more of a PC gamer, and also I play the occasional mobile game, Android game on my phone. And with the Android games that I have, mostly it's like Lego Batman 2, Lego Batman 3, Lego Marvel Superheroes 1. So it's kind of the same stuff that I play here on my Twitch channel. So you can see that is the Lego Dimensions window. I'll bump that up a little bit. And it has to load shaders, PPU modules, and whatnot before we get into the actual system. Now, this often, like if you've been playing the game and it's already cached a lot of shaders, this can take a long time when you're starting up the emulator. But oh, there we go. You can see the beautiful lights on the toy pad, and it's hard to get the camera to show the lights accurately on the toy pad, but they are very nice and colorful. And when the game first starts up, the toy pad cycles colors. So before you actually start any gameplay, the toy pad will just sit there and it will start to cycle through the different colors that it can do. And there's quite a combination of different colors that it can do, potentially do. All right, so Warner Brothers Games, we know that already. Amazing presents a TT, Traveler's Tales Games production. And once you get to that stage, you can just jump right into the game, hit the start button. There's the startup screen. And now I'm going to take Batman off and just take a look. It looks to see what content is installed. And actually, at this point in time, like, this is some of the stuff you can get for the game. There's the Simpsons level pack, Back to the Future level pack, Portal level packs, Jurassic World, Doctor Who, Ghostbusters, Midway Arcade. The shard content are all kinds of different adventure worlds. Adventure Time level pack, which is hugely fun. A-Team, Ghostbusters story pack, Harry Potter. So there's all kinds of stuff in the game. All kinds of content. So the game is out there. I'm just watching the color cycle on the toy pad. I'm going to work on trying to adjust the camera settings so that it's not so kind of blown out from the white light. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Welcome back. That's actually a cute dancing dinosaur. I'm doing fine. I thought I would just stream for a little while today. I want to kind of go through the Lego Simpsons level in Lego Dimensions. So since I recently acquired Homer Simpson, I'm going to try going through that. But first thing we have to do is get Homer on the toy pad. And then switch to him. And to unlock Homer's car and Tonto Vision, play through the Simpsons level. Do you wish to travel to it now? And yes, I do. So I'm going to travel to the level, and it might be a bit bumpy just because I haven't loaded it before. So this is the first time it's loaded the level in this version of RPCS3 that I have set up on my system. I usually, when I'm streaming, usually it's not till like 9:30 p.m. or 10 o'clock. Okay, this is a little rough. So it's still loading. You can see it's still loading stuff into the game. Okay. Now this is taken directly from an existing older Simpsons episode. Now I'm just going to disable the gamepad. Or toy pad, I should say, temporarily, so we can see full screen.
I'm sure they'd have mentioned it in the newspaper. Yeah, it's a lazy dog dangling afternoon, but something's a little off. Ooh, I gotta get some fresh air. What's that smell? Onions? Chili powder? Cumin? Juicy ground chuck? It's chili! Oh my god, I'm missing the chili cook-off!
And there we go. Now, we don't need Batman at all for this. I'm just going to take him out of there for now. And right now... Oh, one of the funniest things that Homer can do is burping. So, that's one of his special powers. He can break windows with his burps. You can see that. Now I have to break the windows on the sides as well. I don't know if I'm lining up correctly here. I'm going to turn the toy pad camera back on. And it's not? Okay, there we go. I'm moving around. Okay, and there's another window on the other side. I'm going to adjust the volume on this too, because I turned it way up. And it's probably a little too loud. Okay, no, that's probably too quiet. Ooh, the music's on. So I love the Simpsons music, but I'm going to turn that off as well. Because usually when you're streaming, the game volume itself is always much louder than the microphone. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I set RPCS3, the PS3 emulator I'm using to play the game, to 4K. Because otherwise the cartoon levels in the game, like the Adventure Time level and the Simpsons level look kind of rough because there's a lot of jaggies on the edges of objects. So the graphics generally look better. I'd like to turn it up one more notch so I can hear what Homer's saying. Oh, don't need that. Resume. And there's a lot of stuff you can do. Your first objective is to kind of fix up the stuff here in the garage. Now, I gotta get up to the roof. Oh, the cat is up there. And the three-eyed crow. That's hilarious. Okay. Now, because I've got some red bricks turned on, like under extras, I have some activated, like Dwarf's Bounty is the 2x studs. And then there's all these other ones like detectors for different stuff, fall rescue. This is stud magnet, and there's a whole bunch of other ones. But I have a few of them activated, and that's why you're seeing the white arrow. This means that there's a mini kit there. Once you figure out how to get it, there will be a mini kit there. Oh, come on, Homer. You can do this, buddy. Well, maybe not. He's not great at it, but he's going to keep trying. There we go. And now you can see there's actually a little Homer icon on the floor there. And I'm just going to go back here, turn the toy pad camera on, but we don't really need to see it in large version, so I'm going to shrink it down. And you can see around the toy pad there's some of the other characters I've accumulated recently. I didn't actually get a toy pad until a couple of months ago. Then I connected it to my PC, and now it is working. So the way the LEGO Dimensions sets work is you don't get instructions for the vehicles with the minifigures when you buy them. The instructions for the vehicles are inside the game. So in order to get these instructions, you actually have to start up the game, start the level, and then you'll get the instructions to build the vehicle. So these are just typical LEGO step-by-step instructions for building the car. And every vehicle in LEGO Dimensions is a 3-in-1 vehicle. So it will actually, you can change it later into another different vehicle. So do you want to save this model to the toy tag? Yes. And in order to do that, you just drop it on the center position on the toy tag, and it will save. And now it will remember that I created that model. Just checking that. There's Edna from Apple. Now, there are a lot of bonuses and stuff.
Just great.
So, even if you play through the level once just to see the storyline, it's fun because you can come back and do it again with your other characters. Now, when you play the game, the base starter pack comes with Gandalf, Batman, and Wildstyle. And for example, over here, it's true, actually. I think there's a bomb shelter behind Ned Flanders' house, too. So I'm going to check that out. But here, you can see there's a spot for Wildstyle to step in. So I'm just going to illustrate how that works by grabbing her and putting her there. And then she can activate whatever the deal is here. And then Homer can actually use his vehicle. Now, oops, that hint is in the way. These hint boxes, sometimes they get in the way. So you can just go and with the hints, cut them off temporarily. and it will disappear. Actually, I can go over here and call the car over to me and hop in it from here. So, yeah, one thing that Homer's car can do, it can grab those handles when you're close enough, and then you have to kind of drive away. Ah, there we go. Now, you need another different character. Sort of, yeah, I guess a little bit, because I thought people would be a little bit curious as to just seeing what the level is like. There's a lot of Simpsons fans out there that probably haven't seen the level before, and I thought it might be interesting for people to see it. Now, I do have characters that can actually cut through the gold Lego objects, and probably my two favorite are Superman and Supergirl. Now, just looking through my cache of characters, one thing that I've done, since I don't yet have a lot of Lego Dimension characters, I've created my own NFC tags. So here I've got a Supergirl tag that I created myself. I just got some blank NFC custom tag, and they're actually really easy to create. There's a website online where you can get the codes for each vehicle and character, and once you create it, you can basically play with any character. Now, I prefer to have the actual minifigures because I love the different minifigures that come with the game. So I'm slowly trying to accumulate them, but at this point in time, because the game is about 10 years old, the minifigures are starting to get kind of expensive. So, for example, one that I really want to get is the Doctor Who Level Pack. But with that, you get Doctor Who, his telephone time machine, the TARDIS, and his robot dog, K9. But it's going for about $90 right now, unsealed. So that's for a new unsealed one. You can get used for about $60. Oh yeah, Finn and Jake, they're also expensive as well, and I'd love to have them because I really like the Adventure Time level. So that they're also kind of at the top of my list of ones to get, and I'm kind of thinking that I should try to get them sooner rather than later, because the prices are only going to continue to go up. It's going to get more and more expensive. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the a lot of the packs only cost about, $25, $30 originally. Oops, I don't want Sir Boots. I'm going to take her off. And,
Sorry to make this a flying visit, guys, but I gotta go.
but yeah, I mean, it's such a great game with so much content that, I really am a huge fan of Lego, and I love Lego games in general. On my Twitch channel, that's basically all I play are just Lego games. So lately I've been doing Lego Fortnite, the new Ninjago from Lego Fortnite, which is pretty cool if you like that kind of survival game. And also, I recently played through, the first one I did for the channel was Lego City Undercover, so I got 100% on that. Then I went and did Lego Lord of the Rings, the PC version and the mobile version, and then I did Lego The Hobbit. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I do have the TARDIS tag made, so it's really interesting as you're going through some of the different levels that they have, even like the Back to the Future, the DeLorean time machine. That's in a lot of places in various levels where you can do kind of a time jump, which is really cool. Like that's pretty awesome, I think, anyway. So now I'm going to just go. But for today, I'm just trying to do the main storyline, and then I'll come back later and do the 100%. Now, I know there's something here. Oh, I remember. Homer can get big. This is something I totally forgot about, but he can actually Hulk out, kind of. And I didn't realize this until a few days ago. Yeah, so... Wow, yeah, well, one thing about this game is that it has more gold bricks than any other Lego game ever created. There's a total of 1,016 gold bricks. Now, I thought Lego Lord of the Rings was a long game, and there was about 250 gold bricks, or mithril bricks, they call them, in that game. And same with Lego The Hobbit. Those games... Okay, I'm going to bring back down to Little Homer now. But yeah, for 1,016 gold bricks, that is huge. So that is a serious time commitment there. If you want to actually complete everything, do all the adventure world. Whoops, not very good at driving. The driving system in this game is a little bit different because it's just all left stick. And there we go. Now I can just drive through here, destroy all this stuff. Get all... Oh, bronze trophy. Ooh, rules? I hate rules. Yeah, that's true. So, but it's still like, you know, I can't say it enough what an amazing idea it is. But I guess for Lego and the game companies involved and all those different licenses that they had to maintain to keep it going, it was just too expensive. Which is a shame, because... Okay, yeah, this is for the Midway Arcade, the Gamer Kid, and his arcade machine. I don't know which arcade game this is, but you can play the actual arcade games, and that's another really interesting thing about the game, is that they have the real original programming code for those arcade games built into this game. So when you're playing those arcade games, you're playing the original game that was the way it appeared in the arcade. So really kind of... Yeah, exactly. And like, one thing that I wish they would do that Disney did with the Infinity games was just release it without need for the toy pad, for the connection and the characters. But I don't think they'll ever do that, because then they have to relicense everything, and it's expensive. Now with Disney, they already own the licenses for all the stuff that was in the game, pretty much. I mean, they own Marvel and Star Wars and everything else that was in there. So they don't have to license it, but for Lego, they would actually have to pay some heavy-duty fees. That's one of the reasons why you cannot get the Android Lego Lord of the Rings game anymore. It's because they don't want to pay the licensing, which is probably enormous. Hey, there we go. First checkpoint. And now we get to build the TV, which is pretty cool. Itchy and Scratchy do actually appear at one point. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, hey, how's it going? KP23 is here in the house. So welcome. Welcome. We're just having a discussion about the economics and the eventual failure, the sad failure of Lego Dimensions. How it was not economically feasible. Although, you know, at the time, going back 10 years, I think $30 was probably reasonable for like a pack or whatever, but now they're a lot more expensive. I got the Batman Lego Movie Story Pack just this weekend and cost about $60. You can get it cheaper through private sale, but I always check Facebook Marketplace. But you have to drive a long way away to get those things. So there still are a lot of people. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. That is true, but I like to also collect the minifigures. Oh, I'm getting some graphical glitches here. But yeah, the minifigure collection is kind of something that if you're a Lego collector, which I'm not really a collector, I just like Lego a lot, but then you've still got the minifigures, and the game has a reasonably high replay value, but it's a shame that there's no more new content for it, or that they didn't leave a way for users to add content to it, but that opens a whole new can of worms if you create like a level editor or something like that where people can create their own content, which TT Games has never done. They don't want people creating content for their licensed properties because there's a lot of legalities involved in there, which is too bad, because if there was a way to mod it or to create new levels for it, they would be all over the place by now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Especially since there's so many different licenses that they're dealing with, and they have to protect everyone's IPs. So it's really kind of a legal nightmare, the situation that would create. But if someone did figure out how to mod it and add new content to the game, people would go nuts. Seriously, they would go insane creating new stuff for this game, because it has a huge fan base. You can just check the Reddit, the Lego Dimensions Reddit, and people, that's a very active subreddit. It has like all the same guys basically who are in the Lego gaming subreddit are in there as well, because there's so many Lego Dimensions characters. Now, every once in a while, like for example, right now on Facebook Marketplace, I can see a guy is selling his whole collection of Lego Dimension characters, and he has almost all of them, but he doesn't live anywhere near where I live, and I would have to go and pick them up, I think, in person. And I don't want to pay for shipping either. So, yeah, there's still ways to get this stuff. A lot of people bought it brand new back then and just stashed it, put it away, and they're still selling the stuff now. Okay, I didn't know that about Indo 2 and Harry Potter 1 and 3. Okay, that's cool. That's super cool. Yeah, the Lego Gaming and Lego Dimensions Reddit, it's pretty crazy, but everyone is all hyped up now about the new Lego Batman game that's coming out. Now, okay, I gotta destroy this, which I'm hyped up about too, but in Canada, which is where I live, you want to get the deluxe edition, it costs $120 Canadian. Yikes. That's a lot of money for like a game. It's going to be a good game, but I mean, gosh, $120 is kind of a big investment. I probably am going to break down and buy it anyway, though, because I need it for my Twitch and for my YouTube channel. I have a very small Lego gaming YouTube channel that I'm working on. So, but I'm basically just taking my Twitch videos and sticking them up over there, because Twitch only keeps things online for a few months and then it deletes everything. Yeah, so KP, I didn't know that about Lego Indie 2 and Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter game. I'm going to definitely check that out and see if there's any way. Well, it sounds really interesting, because I used to do a lot of game editing back in the day, like level creation and that kind of thing. Kind of an interest of mine. Ooh, I can break this. I keep doing the wrong thing here. Yeah, they're kind of fanatical, unfortunately, when it comes to stuff. Like, you can't say anything bad about anything, or people start to freak out. I guess people just love what they love, right? So it's hard to... Oh, I can probably just break that. I don't need to burp it. Broken. Now, there is going to be a ramp I can build for the vehicle. I just have to break the right stuff. Oh, here we go. Yeah, but like right now, I've got the game. I have the Wii U version of Lego Dimensions, but that's not what I'm playing. I own the Wii U version. I don't own a Wii U, and I never have, but that's the starter pack that I bought. Oh, yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, so what I'm doing here, I've got the PlayStation 3 RPCS3 emulator, which is updated almost daily, so they're constantly working on improving it. So it's a decent emulator for PlayStation 3. And I just got the PlayStation 3 version of the game with all the DLC, which, although it's probably illegal, you can get it off archive.org. It's all there. And if you want the Wii U version, you can use CMU, which is the Wii U emulator, and you can also get the total CMU version with all the DLC off archive.org. Yeah, I found that I did try the CMU version, but even the graphics on the Wii U are much worse compared to the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 is definitely superior hardware when compared to the Wii U. The Wii U is kind of a much lesser platform. Wow, that was weird. Homer went flying through the air and came backwards.
Well, that's just great.
Well, I did like the emulator, yes. I think CMU is good. It's definitely a good emulator because it ran the game really well. It's just that the difference between the PS3 version of Lego Dimensions and the Wii U version of Lego Dimensions, the graphics are generally better in the PS3 version. It looks nicer. The animations and there's special effects, especially like explosion effects and other effects during combat. You can notice a difference because they're using slightly different graphics. Well, you would think so, but for this game, it isn't. Or maybe it's something in the emulator, but I found that it just didn't cut it. I mean, I found this version was much better looking, and you have more flexibility as far as, for example, right now, I've got the graphics bumped up in this level to 4K, so it really helps smooth out the level, make it look nicer than it did originally. Now, I got to put my TV back on the pad. Yeah. Now, what I would like to get is to have an actual PS4 and the PS4 version of the game with the gamepad. But you know, I can only invest so much money in my game hobby and Lego hobby because I have a feeling that the PS4 would probably be the best hardware experience. And that's kind of what I would like to do, actually. But the PS4 version is actually one of the most pricey versions. Okay, the rats are going to go for the TV, I think. Oh, they're watching it now. So as far as starter packs go, if you want to get started now with Lego Dimensions, the PS4 version is one of the harder ones to find, like a brand new starter pack.
Quit your day job.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you can do it on the PS5 too, which is cool.
I don't feel so good.
Oh,
What's happening to
Homer
me?
is eating the ghost chili. Now, this level of The Simpsons is notable because it guest stars Johnny Cash, the famous American country and western singer. I love Johnny Cash. He's so awesome. And he actually does the voice of the wolf in this episode. So I don't know if that's coming up here as Homer goes through the level. It must be in here somewhere. But that was one thing that I thought was cool about them picking this level in particular to do as the Lego Dimensions level for The Simpsons. I thought it was interesting that they picked the Johnny Cash level. But the guys at TT Games have always been pretty hip. Some guy's crap doesn't like him. That's hilarious.
Man, this is crazy. I hope I didn't brain my damage.
Brain my damage? I think I brained my damage. I'm sure I did. And let's get car over here.
Steady as she goes.
Wow. That takes me up to the next level. And just keep going on. Ooh.
Okay, retrace your steps. Woke up, fought with Marge, ate Guatemalan insanity peppers, then I... Oh.
Yeah, it does. It does look weird because Homer's head is so big compared to his body. And I guess I'll just put him in camera view here. Can't really focus on him very well. But if you kind of take a look at him, his head is quite large. And he's got the same size minifigure body as all the other characters. So the big difference is the head. Yeah, I think that could be my issue. Is the lack of a brain, the damage. Could be lucky though. I mean, another thing you don't have to worry about. There's so many worries in life, in everyday. Oh, wow. Okay, so there must be something buildable here.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be leaving now.
And every line of dialogue is just I mean, it is the TV show. The Simpsons actors did not record any new dialogue for Lego Dimensions, unfortunately. It would have been great to have had them do that because they did get a lot of original actors to come back and do the voiceovers. Blissful ignorance, yeah, I agree with that. Yikes, what is he building? I just don't remember this level at all. I did play it once when I first started to emulate the game, like a long time ago. I was Now, the good thing about RPCS3 is that you don't need the toy pad and you don't need any of the minifigures. It has its own built-in toy pad emulation, and you can create like just little files on your hard drive to represent all the vehicles and characters. Okay, yeah, like Bart is one of the most oddly quiet characters in LEGO Dimensions. He's got no dialogue at all. He doesn't say anything, but other characters do react to him. For example, Batman says something about him being the elusive Bartman when Batman and Bart are in the same level together. But yeah, Bart, I don't know. They could have done more with those characters. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I need to get big again. I don't remember Homer ever doing that on any Simpsons episode before, but I guess why not? They can use some artistic license, turn him into the incredible hulking Homer. Oh, help.
Hey, buddy, get back there with the other rocks. Huh? A tortoise? Follow the... This must be why I'm here. Follow the what? Follow the what? Hurry up! Go! Get moving, you stupid. When I'm kicking you, that means hurry up. Come on.
It is very much like watching the episode, but it's interactive. Now, imagine if the game had have continued on, they would have added a lot more to it. Other franchises and additional levels for the existing ones. Checkpoint, another checkpoint, and that means, okay, is this Big Homer? Yeah, because he can break everything. He's stomping around. Now, I'm not looking for any of the mini kits or anything. This is a chi fountain over here, I think. So the Legends of Chima characters like Kragger, you can use him to do the chi fountain. Okay, Homer's getting small again. Back up here, push this out of the way. Now that is a place you can put the car. The one that all the minifigures that you see on camera are all the original retail ones I bought recently, like within the past 3 months. But I bought them all kind of brand new, unsealed boxes, which has been somewhat expensive. Yikes. Oh, my profile pic, that is actually AI. So I just use one of my, like I have a YouTube channel where I do a lot of AI for the stories that I read online, and I just use AI to create it. So it was probably something like Night Cafe, or right now in Google Labs, they have a great AI called ImageFX and Whisk that are both free to use for now anyway. But yeah, I just used an image of myself sitting in front of the webcam and asked AI to turn it into a minifigure, and that's what I got. So it turned out pretty good. I think anyway. I mean, it does look like a minifigure. Yeah, so all the artwork that I have on my Twitch is all created with AI. So I just basically try to design a scene and tell it what I want. Oops. Oh, it could be lagging. It's possible. On this side, I don't see any
Just
lag. Oh, yeah, my camera just knocked out. So it's actually every once in a while, the camera just stops working and I have to reactivate it. So now it's working again. And now I'm going to grab the TV. Whoops. I want the car on the TV. And anyway, since the TV's there, I can just pull it off the toy pad and it will blow up. Oh, it didn't completely blow up. Yikes. Yeah, so the put the TV back in place. Carry it over here. Pull it off the toy pad. Okay, that camera is still working. Oh, I just needed more tiles. Oh, I was just saying that for all the artwork on my Twitch, like my profile picture and anything else that you see there, it's all AI created. So just because I use AI for my kind of YouTube work that I do, so I have a lot of experience using it now. I've created many thousands of AI images for my outer space channel on YouTube. Really is hard to drive that thing. Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Okay. Well, that's probably not the best place to stand. Okay, I'll just kind of nudge it in there gently. Oh, come on, Homer. That's true, yeah, it is for sure. AI is getting better, but it's still noticeably AI. When you look at it, you can tell right away that it was computer generated.
There is a lesson you must learn.
There he is, Johnny Cash.
The insanity peppers, I'm way ahead of you.
No, I speak of a deeper wisdom. The problem, Homer, is that the mind is always chattering away with 1,000 thoughts at once.
Yeah, that's me, all right.
You must find your soulmate,
Soulmate?
your kindred spirit, the one with whom you share an unspoken bond.
Hey, wait! Come back! Oh. Ah, a ghost train! In so little time to get out of the way. No, that's... No, none! Ah! No! Well, golf course. Maybe the desert was just a sand trap. Wherever my soulmate is.
That's a good idea, actually. It's that's a good tip. So thanks, actually.
I give up. Huh? What's that blinking light? The lighthouse keeper! The loneliest man in the world. He'll understand me.
Whoa. So yeah, I don't really remember this part of the level at all. Even though I did play it briefly one time. Let's see what's down here. Oh, you need somebody who can throw a stick or arrow to get that one. Now this is glowing, so it means I have to break it. But yeah, this is genuinely a fun game, and I wish that it was still around. It is not, unfortunately, but thank you, KP, for telling me about the level editing stuff in Indy 2 and Harry Potter 1. I'm definitely going to check that out. I didn't know about that. So I'm still learning as I go through. And that's one of the reasons I enjoy coming online, is because when people come onto the channel, I always learn something new that I didn't know before. So that makes it interesting for me and more fun. Well, that's cool. Lisa Lionheart. I remember that episode too. She's the Barbie-like figure, like Malibu Stacy kind of doll. Oh, it's for jumping. There we go. Now I can burp this away and get down in there. Homer, though, he doesn't have a lot of different powers. He can get big and smash things, and he can burp to destroy glass, but he doesn't have a lot of other... he's not a real high utility character for this game. There's a few characters, like one that I have is the Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible, and also Chase McCain from Lego City Undercover. He is also like super powered. Those guys can do a lot. Like they can get you through most of the game. So now, if I drive back there, I should be able to destroy all this stuff. Yeah, so there are some characters that are have more utility than others, or are more useful. I'm just a Simpsons fan, so I wanted to try to get my hands on the Homer Simpson Level Pack, and I saw that it was on sale brand new for a reasonable price, which was like about $50 or $60, I think. Well, actually, it was less than that, because the Lego Batman Story Pack was about $50, and this was about $40. But you can get it a lot cheaper. You can get it for $20 on Facebook Marketplace, used. A lot of people... Oh, that's for Portal too. But a lot of people out there now know the value, so they'll actually go on Bricklink and look up the average price, or there's another website for Lego stuff that's just prices. I forget the name of it now because I don't use it very often, but it just has the prices of different Lego items and what the average prices are going for. So if you're a collector or if you're selling stuff, you find out what it's worth. Now that's interesting. Something just popped up out of the water there. Yeah, that was much easier. So, sub to a decent person, thank you for that tip. That was actually really helpful. Okay, TV again. Now, probably we'll have to go soon because the school bus is on the way home. And my daughter will be coming home soon, so... Oh yeah, well thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. It was great talking to you, and you gave me some useful tips and some good information, so I certainly appreciate that. And yeah, if you see me online again, next time I'm on, I'll be doing Lego Fortnite Ninjago. But for today, it's The Simpsons. But yeah, well, once again, thanks very much. I hope you have a great day, and take care. Can't get through like that. Ooh.
search for a soulmate has yielded a lighthouse keeping robot.
Poor Homer.
Oh, wow. Alone. I'm alone. I'm a lonely, insignificant speck on a has-been planet orbited by a cold, indifferent sun.
That is hilarious. There we go.
Oh, Marge!
Now, you cannot get a Marge Simpson for LEGO Dimensions. Although she appears in the game, there's no minifigure. There's Krusty, there's Bart, and there's Homer.
Space, coyote.
And that's it. We got a bronze trophy, In Your Face Space Coyote. Mysterious Voyage of Homer, which is the title of the original episode from The Simpsons that we just played through. And that was pretty cool, actually. I enjoyed that a lot. That was my goal for this streaming session, was just... Oh, I didn't save anybody. I didn't get any of the minifigures. I think I got one minifigure. Yeah, I got one. So I'm going to have to go back through the level. And... Oh, I got 2 gold bricks for that. And since I'm already here and I've got a little bit of time, I'm going to go into the Simpsons Adventure World and take a look around Springfield, just in general, since I've got the characters, and when you get Homer, it unlocks the Springfield Simpsons Adventure World. So all the different parts of Springfield are in that adventure world, so it's kind of interesting to take a look at it. I've already gone through the whole game trying to get all the red bricks. Well, oh, here we go. It's dumping me into the adventure world directly. It's not taking me back to the game hub. There we go. Whoa. And it seems a little rough because with the emulator, it has to load everything once the first time. But once it's been loaded, the gameplay becomes a lot smoother. But I don't know what it's like playing on the actual console, whether that's how the console works or not. But for the emulator, the PS3 emulator, it has to load everything at one time before it becomes smooth, and then it improves the overall smoothness and speed of the level. So, that is an interesting puzzle. There must be a way to activate it. Ooh, this is Ned Flanders' house, and there's a... This is his bomb shelter. Now, can you move this bed or destroy it? It's a weird camera angle, so I don't know if there's anything else to do in here. Probably not. Now I gotta get out of here. Yeah, sometimes the gameplay camera gets stuck. Now, in order to do this, I gotta be Big Homer. That is funny. Now, in LEGO Dimensions, there are no Marvel characters, so actually Big Homer cannot do that. I probably have to find a keystone activator, or maybe this is the switch for it here. So Homer's gonna break the glass, and we'll see what that switch does. I guess because they have all the DC characters in the game, they couldn't do Marvel and DC together. Although there have been crossovers in the comics with Marvel and DC. I was just looking at a comic that has Thor and Shazam in it. That looks pretty cool. I haven't read it yet, though. Now, this is the Get Big, Get Small keystone activator. And on the pad, you can see, well, you can't really see it very well, but the colors change on the pad so that it's orange and green and white in the center, the same as the icon in the lower right corner of the screen. So orange will make you big, I think, or small. Let's see. No, small shrinks you down, and green makes you really big. And you need both of those to solve this puzzle, but you need more than one character with you when you're in here. And I just saw that there is actually a red brick available. I'm going to put
Where am
Supergirl
I?
in here.
Whatever. Time for another adventure.
The Supergirl character is funny in this game. Now, there is the red brick. I'm going to go grab that. I can't. I'm going to go try.
Hey, what are you doing?
Got it. Now, I don't know what the red brick does in Springfield. It might be All Hail King Homer. Is that what it is? Under extras. There is one called All Hail King Homer. Yeah, that is available to buy now in the hub once I get back there. Now, Hans Molman has a quest for me.
Hello.
Looks like the Donut Bandit struck again. How am I going to explain this one to the boss? If I lose this job, I'll be back to sleeping in the giant Krusty the Clown head. So I can't leave the shop. So should I look for the donuts? And I'll just say yes. I don't have time to find 25 donuts right now, but you can see on the mini map there's a bunch of red dots that keep flashing, and that is the general location of where you're going to find the donuts. It doesn't give you the exact location, but the dots appear in that general area. Now, one thing that I really like about Supergirl is that she has heat vision, and it makes it easy to just get through things easily. Now, another thing with Superman and Supergirl, they will automatically break any Lego objects that they walk into. So now Supergirl, if you want to buy her now, she's quite expensive. Like, I've seen her for as much as the single minifigure for as much as $125 right now, because she originally came as a special minifigure for the PlayStation 4 edition, and she is a polybag character, so she didn't come in a box. She had her own special polybag, and she was released as a single character by herself without any vehicle or anything like that. So she is one of the pricier single minifigures that you can get for the game. She can go underwater. Yeah, they can all go underwater. For example, in the DC Comics world, there's, if you go into the water, they have Atlantis. Now, I don't know if they have something underwater here. Maybe not. Wonder if you can go down there. No, there's nothing down there, I don't think. Well, maybe there is. Oh, wow. They did build an underwater part of this level. That's pretty cool. So if I get Aquaman out, he's the fastest swimmer that I've got. And he is the king of Atlantis, after all.
This is most outrageous.
Oh, come on. There we go. So as far as moving around in the water goes, he is a faster swimmer. But he's not as powerful as Supergirl. You can't break stuff automatically. You have to use his trident to destroy things.
Knows anything about that three-eyed fish I saw earlier?
He's saying that because he's in Springfield. So that is funny. But anyway, it's time for me to pack it in for the afternoon, and I will be back later on this evening. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great afternoon or a great early evening, and I will be back later this evening, probably around 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with daylight savings in there. to stream. Once again, I have to go back to Lego Fortnite Odyssey to the Ninjago level, which so far has been a lot of fun to explore. So that's it for me for now. Thank you everyone who watched the stream. I appreciate it. Take care, and I'll be back later.